So, you want to get good at jump rope. And I mean, actually get good at it. Not like, oh, I practice once a month. What can I do once a month to get good? I mean, you'll get okay, but you won't see much improvement practicing only once a month. So, as long as you want to put in the effort to actually get good at jump rope, I will explain what you can do to improve. Okay, so first off, you need to figure out what it is you need to work on. Like, what skill level are you at? And once you figure that out, figure out what tricks you even need to practice. Like, I don't know, like maybe you just got your double under and you want to know what multiple you should work on next. And like, you find out, oh, you should be working on the side open double under. And stuff like that. Just like, what's the next trick in the certain categories that you need to work on? Okay, so you know what tricks you need to work on now. And what do you do from there? Well, obviously you work on them. How often though? So to really get better, you'll see slow improvement if you work like once a week or twice a week. Twice a week is definitely better than once a week. You'll improve twice as fast. But I would suggest like 3 or 4 times a week practicing if you want to see improvement quickly. I mean, you can practice less, you'll just improve a lot slower. I'm not saying only practicing once a week is bad or anything. Like, you will slowly improve. It just, you might not see the difference as quickly. Like, it might take a year or 2 to get what you would see in, like, 3 months if you practice, like, 4 times a week. Another thing is how much you practice, because you can say you practice 4 times a week, but if you only practice for 5 minutes, that's not going to be any different than practicing once a week for an hour. Practicing once a week for an hour is better than 4 times a week for 5 minutes, because overall that would only be 20 minutes. You want to practice for about an hour whenever you practice to actually get anything done and start seeing a difference. Another thing is, don't practice too hard. I know a few people, if they practice too much, like, they'll get injured. Like, their knees can't handle jumping too much. Like, if you start feeling your knees getting hurt, or like your shins or your ankles from jumping, you should definitely stop, because if you get injured, it will affect you a lot more than not practicing for that last 5 minutes. And if you still feel it hurting the next day, do not practice. If you get a serious injury in any of these places, you will not be able to jump well for months after that. So limit yourself to your ability. Don't overdo it. Okay, so practice consistently, not too much. Work on your next tricks. Don't just work on tricks you already have, because you already have them. I mean, if you're trying to get them better because you like aren't very good at them yet, work on those for sure. Have a schedule. So like maybe work on like multiples one day, power another day, manipulations another day, and then maybe another day for like speed or something. Or maybe it could be something completely different, like work on new tricks one day, tricks you're trying to get better at another day, and the other 2 days, or you could just alternate between those two. It doesn't even have to be a different thing every day for each of the 4 days you practice each week. And also 4 weeks might be a bit too much. You could do 3 or 2 days. 2 days I feel like might be pretty slow, so I would suggest 3 days at least if you want to see a quick improvement in your skill. Another thing you can do is stuff outside of jump rope to get better at things. So like speed takes endurance, so you can do things that will give you more endurance, like running, for example, will give you endurance. Or you could like punch a punching bag for an hour. That should give you good endurance. That's a lot of work, if you have a punching bag at least. Don't punch a wall, you might break your hand. Another thing is, you need to stay motivated, so make it fun. If it's not fun, then you're not really going to want to do it, and you will find yourself not really doing it when you're supposed to be practicing, and you'll kind of just be sitting there. So find a way to make it fun. Make it into some sort of game. So like, if there's a trick that you're not very good at, you should try to get it in the least amount of tries possible. And keep track of it. And also, if you have a friend who's working on stuff too, you could make it into like a challenge. See who can get the trick that you're both working on first or something. If you make it fun, you'll be a lot more likely to actually do it. Remember, you won't get good in a day. It takes years to get really good at jump rope. If you start practicing with the things I've told you right now, you will probably see improvement within a month or two, because you'll get used to practicing like that, and then your body will start improving and allowing you to do the harder tricks, and you'll get used to the techniques of spinning the rope and stuff that you need to do these hard things. So you won't see it in a day, but don't think that. That's just not a thing. Getting better at something takes time and effort, and you have to stay motivated if you want to see a difference. Alright, that's all I have for you. So get practicing, practice consistently, and work on things you need to get better at / you have to get in the first place. Consistently practice those tricks and you will improve at them. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you and you are all jump rope masters in a year. Like and subscribe and have a nice life. Goodbye. Practice jump rope.